Curt Cignetti has been named the winner of both the Hayes-Schembechler Coach of the Year award, as voted on by the league's coaches, and the Dave McClain Coach of the Year honor, as selected by the media. Cignetti led Indiana to its first ever 11-win season and has the Hoosiers on the verge of an appearance in the college football playoff. Coach Cignetti is with us now. Curt, first and foremost, congratulations. This is your fifth, I believe, Coach of the Year award in 4 different leagues at 3 different levels. So what makes this one special?
Well, you know, they're all special. Great group of coaches, great group of players that overcome their head coach. But this was the biggest venue. And, you know, based on the expectations prior to the season by the media and pretty much everybody else, you know, across the country, you know, and what we ended up getting done on the field, you know, and it was a historic year for Indiana football when you look at the history and the things we accomplished. And we're not done yet, and we're not satisfied.
So, Curt, you mentioned the preseason expectations outside of Bloomington. What did you know that nobody else did?
I knew we had a chance to be a good football team, and I knew that in December when we brought those 22 transfers in. And we just had to, you know, develop the culture, the mindset. We had good winter conditioning, spring ball, summer, fall camp, had to put it on the field, and had been through it before. You know, at Elon, very similar situation. You know, once you start winning and it builds confidence and belief, and then the people start showing up in the stadium, it just kind of snowballs, and really felt like that could happen here too.
I know sometimes, Curt, for coaches, it is a daily grind. You're always thinking about what's next. But this is an historic year. How much have you allowed yourself and your staff to kind of soak it in a little bit and enjoy the day by day?
No, we're grinders. Now, you have 2 off weeks, but you're always doing something during those too. And we've had a couple days here since the season ended where, you know, we're coming in a hair later and you got a little time to catch up on some sleep and maybe think and reflect a little bit. So there's been some reflection, but, you know, in this business, December now is a very hectic month. You're juggling a lot of different balls. So even though we're not, we don't have a game this week, you know, we're dealing with a lot of different things in terms of retention and portal and recruiting and signing date and, you know, what have you. So, you know, when it's all said and done, get to look back and, you know, this team's accomplished a lot of great things. But what I really love about this team is, like, this team truly, when I tell you they're not satisfied, they are not satisfied. They want more, and they've been a joy to coach.
So, Curt, I know this may be kind of a wide-ranging question, but outside of pure talent, I think your team's talent is wildly underrated. Is there a golden thread that has run through all of your most successful teams? And if so, what is it?
I think so. You got to have the right kind of people in your organization, players and coaches. And, you know, players that you got to get everybody to think alike. That's the bottom line. That's my job during the season. Everybody's got to be focused on the same thing. And I think that's what this team has done really well. We've got a lot of good leadership, a lot of seniors, a lot of guys that have been very successful throughout their collegiate career to understand what it takes. And they're selfless. I mean, everybody wants, you know, some stats here and there, but, you know, they have received the message and applied it. And from the first play to last play, you know, played fast and physical and relentless, never satisfied, with an edge. Every play kind of like it's nothing till that very last play, first through the 4th quarter. You know, we start and we finish, and the proof's in the pudding statistically if you look at our scoring in the 1st and 4th quarters. And I think, you know, you got a bunch of guys that are highly competitive and want to win, and got the right stuff.
You mentioned what a crazy week this is. Early National Signing Day on Wednesday, that transfer portal window. There's so much going on. I'm curious, for you and your staff, how much have you seen firsthand the perception of what IU football is change, specifically with recruits, with those who may be at other colleges as well, thinking about the next step being in Bloomington?
Quite a bit. You know, winning opens a lot of doors, and, you know, we saw it halfway through the season, you know, with the high school guys. And, you know, we'll see it again with this portal group of guys. And in terms of player retention of our current team. So winning opens a lot of doors, puts a lot of people in the stadium, brings a lot of money into the university, not just in athletics, but everywhere else, the business school, fundraising, what have you. And there's great things going on here, and it's really hard to describe the movement that's taken place here with the fan base and the momentum with the program.
It has been an unbelievable year to watch. I'm sure an unbelievable year to experience. But I want to go back to something you said about this team. One reason they're so great, they're never satisfied. A year ago, you were in Indianapolis shortly after you had been hired. You told our crew, we'll be back here to play in this game in a year. Your prediction almost came true, but almost. So is there a little frustration with the team that you're not kicking it off this weekend playing in the title game?
Well, let me answer it this way. We're not playing in that game, okay? We'd have been better off just flipping a coin between the two second-place teams to see who played in that game. But it didn't work out that way. So I guess my prediction did not come true, okay? But we're going to play in the college football playoff, and our destiny will be created by our actions and what we do every single day leading up to there in terms of our preparation and our performance between the white lines.
Well, let's finish here, Curt, because I'm with you. I think you guys are guaranteed a spot in the college football playoff when that announcement is made on Sunday. Have you allowed yourself, do you think your players have allowed themselves to think about what that moment will mean and what the accomplishment will truly be when the announcement comes on Sunday?
Well, I think we sort of have that feeling that we accomplished and got done what we needed to get done to play, in the tournament. I don't know that particular moment will be quite maybe what some people think it is, because we expect to be in it. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I think our mindset's going to be more in terms of, okay, this is who we're playing, and okay, now the preparation begins. Let's go.
It is a story that no one predicted, but a story that has at least one more chapter remaining. Indiana's Curt Cignetti and the Hoosiers getting set for the college football playoff. He'll take some Coach of the Year honors with him. Curt, really appreciate the time. Like I said, it's been awesome to watch you guys this year. We can't wait to watch you play more football down the road.
Thanks, Rick.